Obviously, the Carey Price situation is really sad. He's probably never going to get to play hockey again in the NHL, ever. I mean, he mentioned as much yesterday at an event, and barring a miracle, he said. So, hey, any Habs fans who were holding out hope that Carey Price would make this miraculous Disney-like recovery to the NHL, it's not going to happen. And it's sad. I mean, this guy's my favorite goaltender ever, period. So it's sad that he's never going to play again and that his career ended so abruptly. But the vibe I'm getting from Habs fans is it's time to move forward. We're moving on. Who's the next number one goalie? Let's go. Let's move. And you know what? Carey can always come back to the team as an advisor, goalie coach, whatever. He's not done with the Montreal Canadiens. Even a couple of days ago at the Montreal Canadiens annual golf tournament, which is one of the biggest traditions of the entire franchise, Carey was there, and he was even in the team photo. And at that same event, he said the least shocking thing possible if you know Carey Price. Everyone knows hockey's a business, money management and cap space is part of that. I'm going to be a Montreal Canadien for the rest of my life, and I'm very proud of that, so I'm willing to help this team in any aspect. Obviously, that's in reference to a Shea Weber type situation where the Habs were able to trade that contract to Vegas, and they might be looking to do the same thing with Carey Price to get some cap relief. And this isn't the first time we've seen this from Carey. Remember in 2021 when he volunteered to be the guy who was exposed in the expansion draft for Seattle to help out the Habs? It's just the kind of class act that Carey Price is. That could be huge for the Montreal Canadiens, and some pundits like Michael Russo and Pierre LeBrun have already kind of suggested that GM Ken Hughes might be trying to accumulate cap space for a significant move. The Habs have been waiting years for a gigantic free agent signing other than like Carl Alzner, and that's what could be coming here, a huge swing, and moving Carey Price's contract could really help with that. Hughes even mentioned it himself lately when asked about Price. He said, quote, LTIR isn't a perfect situation for any team. I know some people think it's simple and you just use the money that player's salary was occupying, but it's a little more complicated. Here's my question to Habs fans though. Would you be willing to move a first round pick or something big like that in order to get Carey Price's contract off the books so you could go then sign somebody like Steven Stamkos in free agency next year? Just for example, obviously it's not like, oh, that's going to happen, but just as an example to kind of give you something to think, okay, well, would I give the first for that? Or maybe it's a star goaltender or something, but would you be willing to do that as the Habs? I would, purely because the Habs prospect cupboard is stacked right now. And I know that people will say, oh, it can never be too stacked. You can always take really good prospects, but the cupboards are full, man. I mean, they got some great prospects that are here and that are coming. And I think it's time to start to slowly switch over to the next phase of the rebuild. So, hey, that's just me. Let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.